Hey guys, it's Rob again. Today we're going to delve into the late pick 4 on Tuesday, February 25th at Turf Paradise Racetrack. Races 6 through 9. First post does go at 4:28 Central Standard Time. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at MacLR11. A lot of combination of sports things and racing things there I try to post. Some of them might be a little goofy, but delving into this card, starting with the 6th race. It is a 62.50 claimer for the boys, going 7.5 furlongs on the grass. And I thought this was the spread race of the sequence. We're going to play a $1 pick 4 ticket, and I'm going to take 6 horses in here. The 1, Centario de Oro. This is a horse on the rail at 6-1 for the Miguel Silva barn. High percentage barn, speed on the rail, and cuts back from a mile and 1/16 to 7.5. Where he did tire, don't think there's a ton of speed in here, so he could be out in front. And I think the turf course at Turf Paradise tends to be a little speed favoring, so that definitely could be an advantage. The 2 horse I'm also going to use is Quiet Command, 15-1 on the morning line. He is better on the turf, and this is first off the claim into the Bobby Pate barn. He's had some time off, and he was better at Lone Star and on the synthetic tracks at Del Mar. He definitely has tailed off in form, though he did run actually a couple of bad races in a couple of those recent defeats. Now with the time off, maybe at a big price he could upset. The 3 horse is Boca Bay. This is another 8-1 shot. He drops in class from the 16 ranks down to this rank now. And I think he is better on the turf when he gets back on it for a high percentage Molly Pearson barn. Definitely a horse to use. The 7 horse, 7 Tough. This is one of my favorites, an old ASD horse. He was a stakes placed horse many times at Turf Paradise a couple of years ago. He does love to run from way out of the pace. Comes from almost dead last every time, and he's always coming. He hasn't won in a while, but he has been really close as of late. Goes for the high percentage Mike Chambers barn, isn't a must-use at 5-2. The 8 is Touch the Sun. Frank Lucarelli has been hot as of late. This horse was third last time in the 7 Tough race. He was second down the lane until 7 Tough got him. He had a wide trip and he hung a little bit. And second off the way off, I think he's got every right to move forward in this spot. The 6th horse I want to use in here is the 9, Give a Junior Mint at 4-1 on the morning line. He was in a tough spot last time with Gatling Gun, among others. Now he drops in, and the 2nd and 3rd starts back on his form. We're wins at this level, so there's no reason why he can't get back to that. So for the 6th race, we're going to go deep. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Moving on to the 7th race, this is my single of the card. The 2 La Mano Nera for the Robertino Diodoro barn. This is a huge class drop. I cannot express how big of a class drop this is from second to Looking Wild, who's been an absolute monster running multiple races in a row, to now a non-3 lifetime race where he's going to be the main speed, the controlling speed from the inside. The only other real contender is Midnight Officer, who wants to come from well out of it. So La Mano Nera drops in class. He is going to be probably able to control the space with the tactical speed. You're never going to get the 2-1 morning line on him, but I think he's got to be your single. The 8th race is the second half of the 6th race, and I only thought I needed to go too deep in here. It's, again, 62.50 going 7.5 on the grass. We're going to go with the 5 and the 6. Saratoga Boot and Grandpa George, both goes for high percentage barns. Saratoga Boot for Mike Chambers, Grandpa George for Rob Atras. Saratoga Boot is off a little bit of a layoff, gets back onto the turf course, where he's done his best running. This is a high percentage barn and a high percentage horse who's had a lot of success on the Turf Paradise turf course, with even a couple of stakes wins in recent years. So I think he's definitely liable to be the rallier. And Grandpa George is going to be your mid-pack horse. And this is a horse that's had success on the dirt, on the turf, at non-2X level here at ASD for 62.50 down in Phoenix. So he won the same spot last time, and I think he has every reason to win right back. Because when he does get good, he is very good. Obviously, he had something going on there, and he went off form a little bit, but he looks a lot better in that last win. So we're just going in the 8th race, the 5 and the 6, Saratoga Boot and Grandpa George. The 9th and final at Turf Paradise is a 3,500 non-winner at 3 lifetime for the boys. Going 6 furlongs. We're going to use 4 horses in here. The 1, the 4, the 7, and the 9. The 1, Cancheco, is an Oregon bred that ships in from Portland Meadows. And I tend to like Portland Meadows horses because I think they run actually pretty tough competition for the purse level they run for, and the claiming prices. So this is a horse for Jonathan Nance, who's a leading trainer up there. And this horse has been running into allowance and stakes horses at Portland Meadows. Midas Gold Touch is one name I recognize, but some of these stakes horses in Oregon are actually legitimately allowance horses in Phoenix as well. There's early speed. He breaks from the rail. He's had a bit of a time off. Definitely think this is going to be one of the horses to beat in a race that does have a whole lot of early speed, but maybe he can be the fastest of the fast. Second choice in here for me is the 4 Northern Smoke. Comes off a win in the non-2 lifetime category. This is a Miguel Silva trainee, hoping he can go back to some of his rallying efforts from earlier in his career, since he did go wire to wire last time, but I don't think he'll be able to do that this time. Looking for him to come off the pace, because that's going to be how he has to win in this spot, 7-2 on the morning line, and he'll probably be maybe even a little bit more than that. Third choice in here for me is the 7 Conventional. I know on form he doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but at 10-1 on the 10-1 on the morning line for the Jared Brown barn. This is a horse that back at ASD ran very competitive numbers with this bunch, and he's going to have some rallying ability. He's going to be coming late, and he's looking to turn it around after having a couple of poor performances. Bit of off the layoff in the one work is kind of a concern, but he's definitely a closer in here at a price. The last horse I want to use is the 9 Unusual Mystery. I liked this horse last time, and he didn't run a jump. So throwing out that last race, looking for an excuse, for some reason thinking that he can be a big rallier in here with all the other early speed with El Cazador and Cancheco and Northern Smoke all having lots of early speed among others. So Unusual Mystery, even though he didn't make any rally last time, hopefully he can from the outside today come running, and he'll be a bit of a price too because of that poor effort last time. So that is our quick overview of the 4-race sequence that comprises the late pick 4 at Turf Paradise. Once again, 4:28 Central Time, and our ticket, a $1 pick 4 ticket, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, with the 2, with the 5, 6, with the 1, 4, 7, 9 for a $48 ticket. Good luck, and come back and join me as I will be updating this throughout the coming days and weeks here. And for Rob McLennan, have a good day and good luck at the races.